Okay, so I've cleared out the area some so that we can just focus in on the parts we need for getting everything onto our mold base. As I mentioned before, I've got my mold base here. It's just a piece of masonite, same stuff that you'd use, the hardboard, same stuff you use for doing any type of terrain piece. Covered it with some foil tape, once again, to give me a smooth surface. You'll take your mold, or your blank, I should say, that you're wanting to create a mold of. You're going to grab some clay, and you're going to use clay to actually mount it to the board. Main reason for using the clay is it's a little easier to work with. You're not worrying about, oops, that's an awful lot of clay there. We'll roll this out a little thinner. It sticks really well, but it doesn't stick too tightly like a hot glue gun would do. I've done a few of them where I've used a hot glue gun. The problem you run into with a hot glue gun is the pieces really stick and really don't want to come back off. So what you'll do is you'll figure where you want to put it, you'll put your clay down, you'll stick it down. Now you notice that there's these 2 red circles that I did. Those I did earlier because I've actually used this blank a couple of times. Pretty much what I did is I took the cup and I traced around it once with my pen, then I traced around the inside. The outside one is there mainly for when I go to glue this piece down, because we're going to need to glue it down. Otherwise your liquid rubber is going to flow right out from underneath it. But also I traced on the inside so I can see how close to the edge I am. Obviously I don't want my blanks to be over the edge. But you'll stick down, so that's why you'll do that. But you'll stick down your piece, and you'll notice you'll get some, let's see if we can bring this up here where it can be seen a little easier. You've got clay that mushed out around the sides. It's okay, you're going to come in with some sort of utensil. In this case I'm using a bamboo skewer, and you're just going to scrape that off. Clean up all the excess. If you don't do that, then it'll actually end up in your mold, and you'll end up with a mold that you've got to do a ton of extra trimming on and other stuff to clean it up and get it all ready to actually use. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick down these other 2, and once I've got them all stuck down, we'll come back and we'll get ready to glue on the ring and start mixing up some rubber to do our pour.